I'll tell you what, there's a divine aspect about my relationship with Robin, and we have been bitch slapped for it.
But
and I'm sick of it.
I know, but
I like walking around with, like, I love this woman and I want peace in this relationship.
Right.
But I'm to the point where I'm walking around flipping two birds because I am so sick and tired
but let's get
of
back
being guilted for loving Robin.
Yes, but you kind of contradicted yourself because
How?
you just
How
kind
did
of
I
said, because you said that you couldn't love a person the same way.
Are we supposed to go, okay, I was in sales all my life. There was always a better salesman.
And Christine
Am I
also
supposed to
said
go
you can't-
murder the better salesman because I'm so jealous that he's getting all the deals?
But Christine,
Let's get real. This is bull that just pisses me off, Sue.
Welcome back to Chroma Celebs, where the secrets are spilled, the drama is dissected, and the truth is always center stage. Tonight, we dive into a storm that was a long time brewing, the Sister Wives Tell-All Part 1. And let me tell you, it did Kody Brown no favors. What was meant to be a platform to reflect on growth, to explain the past, and perhaps rebuild a fractured image, turned into something else entirely. A mirror showing Kody Brown exactly who he's become. And this time, the world saw it too. Let's begin. The four-part Sister Wives 1-on-1 kicked off on Sunday with host Sukanya Suki Krishnan rehashing the events that played out in Season 19 of the TLC series, and Kody Brown insisting, once again, that he is being guilted for loving his only remaining wife, Robin Brown. As fans of Sister Wives know, Kody and Robin's road to monogamy began in 2021 when Christine Brown announced she was leaving the father of 18. The following year, Yanelle Brown revealed that she and Kody had separated, and in January 2023, Meri Brown confirmed that her nearly non-existent marriage with Kody had ended as well. While Kody has regularly taken part in some major revisionist history in the wake of his trio of divorces, he revealed during Sunday's 1-on-1 that he's had enough of being guilted by others for finding a higher love with his fourth and only remaining wife. I'll tell you what, there's a divine aspect about my relationship with Robin, and we have been *****H slapped for it, and I'm sick of it, Kody told Suki, who struggled to get a word in edgewise amid Kody's rant. Like, I love this woman, I want peace in this relationship, but I'm to the point where I'm walking around flipping two birds cause I am so sick and tired of being guilted for loving Robin, he said. Suki responded by accusing Kody of contradicting himself, referring to the fact that moments earlier, Kody claimed it was impossible to love people, spouses, children, friends, or otherwise in the same way. However, Kody disagreed with Suki's accusation. How? How did I contradict myself, he asked, to which Suki explained, because you said that you couldn't love a person the same way that you love another. I was in sales all my life, Kody replied. There was always a better salesman. Am I supposed to go murder the better salesman because I'm so jealous that he's getting all the deals? Let's get real. This is bull's ***** tea that just pisses me off, Suki. Despite Suki later acknowledging Kody and Robin's deep love for one another, Kody continued to insist that this deep love had nothing to do with 3 of his marriages ending. Wait, you cannot ever blame the fact that Robin and I had a deep love on the way that these other relationships went, he told Suki. You can't do that, not when you're in polygamy. Kody then attempted to explain the situation to Suki, claiming that Robin was good at communicating with him, loving him and negotiating with him, while also being good at respecting herself. If another wife wasn't in that space, they still had the opportunity to do it, he added. Each of these relationships had its own opportunity for success and failure, based upon the 2 people who are married. When asked about Kody's claims, Yanelle assured Suki that she does have respect for herself, while Christine insisted that her life used to be wrapped up in not only what the family needed and wanted, but also what Kody needed and wanted. As for whether or not she felt that Kody respected her during their marriage, Christine said she was unsure if Kody would feel like he would need to. I don't know, maybe in some roles, she added. Maybe in some ways he did. Meanwhile, Kody told Suki that out of his 3 ex-wives, Christine was the spouse he respected the least. I think I actually had way more respect for Meri than I did for Yanelle, and probably way more respect for Yanelle and Meri than I did for Christine, to be fair, he said. The stage was set, the tension thick in the air. One by one, the wives walked in. The lighting was soft, but their expressions were not. This wasn't the reunion of a happy family. This wasn't a celebration. This was a reckoning. And right in the center of it was Kody Brown, still defensive, still raw, still carrying the burden of a family torn apart. But as the cameras rolled and the hard questions came out, it quickly became clear. Kody didn't come to be honest. He came to defend himself. And it backfired spectacularly. The stage was set, the tension thick in the air. One by one, the wives walked in. The lighting was soft, but their expressions were not. This wasn't the reunion of a happy family. This wasn't a celebration. This was a reckoning. And right in the center of it was Kody Brown, still defensive, still raw, still carrying the burden of a family torn apart. But as the cameras rolled and the hard questions came out, it quickly became clear. Kody didn't come to be honest. He came to defend himself. And it backfired spectacularly. Christine speaks first, the calm before the storm. Christine, radiant and resolute, set the tone. She didn't speak with bitterness, she didn't need to. Her piece spoke louder than anger ever could. She talked about her decision to leave, not with hate for Kody, but with love for herself. And in doing so, she dismantled Kody's narrative. She didn't have to say Kody was controlling. She didn't have to accuse him of favoritism. All she had to do was exist, happy, free, and thriving without him. Every time she smiled, Kody looked smaller. Every moment she held her head high, it was a silent indictment of how badly things had gone under his leadership. Yanel's confession, the breaking point. Then came Yanel. Oh, Yanel. Always the practical one, the level-headed voice amid the chaos. But tonight she wasn't calm. She was done. She didn't tiptoe. She didn't sugarcoat. She admitted what many fans had long suspected. Her relationship with Kody was no longer a marriage in any real sense. They were partners only in name. She revealed they hadn't been living as husband and wife for a long time. And when she said it, Kody's jaw clenched. This wasn't just about feelings. This was about truth. And the truth stung. Kody tried to fight back, saying she never put in effort, that she aligned herself with Christine, that she let the kids pull her away from him. But the more he talked, the worse it got. Yanel's silence said it all. He was grasping. And everyone could see. Meri's sad clarity, a decade of waiting. When Meri sat down, there was a palpable weight in the air. Here was a woman who had spent years waiting for a man who emotionally left her long ago. But tonight, there was something different. A finality. A realization that maybe, just maybe, she had finally stopped waiting. Meri spoke about her isolation, her alienation, and how Kody had made it clear their relationship was over, even if he didn't say it outright. The bombshell? Kody admitting on camera that he wouldn't mind if Meri moved on. That right there, a wound reopened before millions. For fans who remember the Meri who cried over her catfish scandal, who tried so hard to stay relevant in a family that moved on without her, this was the ultimate heartbreak. But in that pain, she found a strange strength. She didn't cry. She just nodded. She accepted the truth and in doing so, walked away from a fantasy she had tried to keep alive for far too long. Robin's crocodile tears, sympathy lost. If there was one person who walked into the tell-all with the most to defend, it was Robin. Kody's favorite. The one many fans blame for the collapse of the family unit. And Robin knew it. She came prepared with tears. But something had changed. The audience wasn't moved. Not anymore. Those tears didn't fall the way they used to. They didn't hit with honesty. They felt manipulative. And when the host gently questioned her about the favoritism, Robin didn't deny it. She couldn't. Instead, she said she never wanted to be the favorite. But by then, the damage was done. The tears weren't convincing. They were reminders of all the moments Robin got what she wanted, while the other wives were left picking up emotional shrapnel. And for the first time, it seemed Robin realized being Kody's favorite came with a cost. Because now, she was stuck with the man everyone else had walked away from. The kids' reflections, Kody's legacy unraveling. But what truly shattered Kody's carefully controlled image wasn't just the wives. It was the children. When the older kids' perspectives were brought in, when they spoke of disappointment, of distance, of absence, Kody looked like a man hearing his own obituary read aloud. They spoke of birthdays missed, phone calls unanswered, a father who prioritized one home while others felt abandoned. And worst of all, they spoke with grace. They didn't attack him. They just told their truth. And the truth was damning. These weren't rebellious kids. They were grown adults looking back at a childhood that should have been better. And the emotional toll was undeniable. Kody looked shaken. Because for all his bravado, for all his accusations that the wives poisoned the children against him, this was unfiltered pain. And the world saw it. Kody's meltdown unmasked and cornered. When Kody was finally given the floor, he didn't offer apology. He didn't express regret. He ranted. He deflected. He insisted that he was misunderstood, mischaracterized, and mistreated by his family. He blamed Christine for disrespecting him. He blamed Janelle for not backing him up. He blamed Meri for holding on. And he blamed the pandemic for everything else. But as he talked, his words stopped landing. There was no more sympathy. No more space for excuses. He had alienated too many people, both on screen and off. He looked like a man raging against the tide and losing. The meltdown wasn't explosive. It was desperate. He spoke in circles, trying to regain control of a narrative that had already slipped from his grasp. The host tried to guide him, to soften the landing. But there was no parachute left. Kody Brown was falling. Public reaction, the court of viewer opinion. As part 1 aired, the internet lit up. Fans who had watched the show for years, some with love, some with rage, many with both, took to forums, social media, and live streams to deliver their verdict. And the judgment was clear. Kody didn't come off like a man wronged. He came off like a man exposed. One tweet summed it up best. Kody spent a decade ignoring his wife's feelings. Now he's shocked they stopped loving him. Harsh? Maybe. But accurate. The tell-all wasn't just a TV special. It was a trial. And Kody Brown lost that trial in the court of public opinion. A family divided and the uncertain road ahead. What does the future hold now? Christine has already built a new life with David Woolley, with a new business, and with real joy. Janelle is chasing her own path, focused on healing and her children. Meri is inching toward emotional independence, finally recognizing that she deserves more than crumbs. And Robin? She's left with the man she wanted and all the baggage he brings. As for Kody, the man who once envisioned himself as the patriarch of a thriving polygamist empire is now surrounded by broken bonds and bitter memories. He misjudged his own role in the collapse. And now the image he tried so hard to protect is in tatters. Kody Brown walked into that tell-all hoping to clear his name. But instead, he reminded us all of why 3 women walked away. This wasn't just about heartbreak. It was about neglect, control, and the slow unraveling of a family that once dared to be different. In part 1 alone, the damage was done. And it wasn't by the wives. It wasn't by the children. It was by his own words. Kody Brown didn't need anyone else to make him look bad. He did that all on his own. And as the tell-all continues, one question remains. Kody Brown and Robin Brownick factor seeps in. Oh, where do we start? There are just so many scenes where fans see Kody Brown and Robin Brown humiliate themselves in the first Sister Wives one-on-one interview. But before we unpack the fan outrage, let's break down the moment that took the cringe factor to new heights. Now that Kody and Robin are free to flaunt their love, fans watch in disbelief. You almost find yourself feeling embarrassed for them. The way they gush over each other on the screen is a bit too much for fans. Then came the moment on Sister Wives that took this lovesickness to the next level. It starts with Kody grinning while recalling another tell-all from years ago. He is swooning when describing a picture he took of Robin after the makeup crew was through with her. He loved the way she looked in that picture. The clip of Robin in that makeup flashes on the screen. Then Kody goes to work turning stomachs. With a make-believe phone in his hand. Kody acts as if he is staring at Robin's picture. Then, with dramatic flair, his tongue flops out of his mouth, KKK. Next, Kody makes a move that nauseates fans. He takes an exaggerated swipe through the air with his fully extended tongue. Then he pretends to lick Robin's photo. If viewers weren't cringing before, they were now. How is your appetite gone? Sister Wives fans found this disgusting, but then add Kody and Robin acting like a couple of self-absorbed teenagers in the last few episodes, and viewers find some of this hard to watch. Sister Wives, yummy for Robin, divine for Kody. In a previous Sister Wives episode, Robin described Kody as yummy when he rides a horse. Now in this episode, Kody describes Robin as his higher love, and he claims she brings him a divine love. These words seem to refer to worshipping, and that's exactly what the fans think Kody and Robin both do, worship each other to the point they humiliate themselves. Kody and Robin compared to Meri, Yanel, and Christine. This Sister Wives tell-all didn't just highlight the drama, it became a study in contrasts. Christine, Yanel, and Meri showcased a readiness to move forward. The three original wives had a maturity level beyond Kody and Robin, as this couple seemed stuck in a stomach-churning honeymoon phase. Kody's bizarre air-licking display was followed by the composed expressions of Meri, Christine, and Yanel while talking about moving on. These ladies seemed to offer a visual representation of how far apart they were in emotional maturity from Kody and Robin. Sister Wives fans were quick to point out the divide. Christine, Yanel, and Meri approached their interviews with level-headed reflections on the past, while Kody and Robin leaned into their love-struck antics. Sister Wives, Robin picking things out of her husband's hair. If Kody's air-lick wasn't enough for the Sister Wives viewers, another scene sealed the deal. Robin gazing at Kody with an adoring stare as he spoke, all while meticulously picking things out of his hair like an over-attentive mother grooming her child. Whatever romantic aura they were going for, fans weren't feeling it. Kody's attempt to justify his past plural marriage ended in what fans saw as yet another self-inflicted embarrassment. He didn't frame it as wrongdoing but rather as an admission. He simply loved Robin more than Meri, Yanel, and Christine. But then came his solution for a fix to loving Robin more. That's what left even more jaws dropping among the Sister Wives viewers. Instead of addressing his unfair treatment of the wives, Kody had a different idea. Easy fix. Everyone turns into a clone of Robin. The Sister Wives patriarch bizarrely decided to mold his relationships with Meri, Christine, and Yanel so they were just like the one he shared with Robin. He claims he did this back when he still had all four wives. Kody acted as if copying his dynamics with Robin would somehow offer equality across the board for the other wives. Only one problem with this: none of his three ex-wives wanted to become Robin's clone. Unsurprisingly, these three Sister Wives ex-wives weren't having it. Meri summed up the absurdity best, stunned. She made it clear she had no desire to become Robin. Yanel took an even harder stance, distancing herself entirely, stating that she wanted nothing to do with Kody or Robin. Christine didn't mince words either, calling Kody's claim nothing more than empty talk, because in reality he had made no effort to fix their fractured relationships at all. Sister Wives, more than romance at work here. Some Sister Wives fans suspect that Kody and Robin's sudden openness about their intimate life isn't just romance, it's a deliberate jab at his three ex-wives. Christine, Yanel, and Meri all felt abandoned by Kody. Then Meri even received a formal separation approval from the church due to abandonment, something that reportedly irritated Kody. It seems Kody may be trying to reshape the narrative, proving to the world that he's not the kind of husband who walks away from a devoted wife. But whatever message this overly affectionate display is supposed to send, Sister Wives fans aren't buying it. Can he handle the truth? Or is the truth finally ready to handle him? Let us know what you think in the comments. Was this the moment Kody Brown truly lost everything? Is there any redemption left for him in the story of Sister Wives? This is Chroma Celebs. I'm Luna Mendoza. And the truth always finds its way to the surface. Let me know if you'd like part 2 of the tell-all covered in a follow-up episode.